Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Brown from the Attleboro Public Library. Today we are going to do another 15-minute kitchen science experiment. When we do these experiments, remember we always have to take safety precautions. We have to put on something to protect our clothes, so I have my lab coat, and we have to use something to protect our eyes. I will put on my safety goggle. There we go. All right, so we are going to make a bubble lamp in a bag today. This is a fun experiment and it doesn't require very many materials. If you would like to reserve a bag of materials, you can call us at 508-222-7820, or you can email me at attleborokids@salesinc.org. You can reserve a free bag of materials, but you might already have these materials in your home. When you get your bag of materials, you'll notice that we give an instruction sheet. These instruction sheets can always be found on our website. In your bag, you will have, this is 6 ounces, which is a cup and a half of baby oil. I will give you a baggie, and I will give you some antacid tablets. At home, you'll need to supply a cup of water and some food coloring. So now we are going to get started with our bubble lamp in a bag. This is a fun experiment, it's a quick experiment, and it's one that you can do over and over again. We are going to take our bag, open it up. You're going to pour in a cup of water. Maybe you'll want an adult to help you hold the bag open. You just pour the whole cup of water right into the bag. Then you're going to take some food coloring, just a few drops, just to give it a little extra color. Put some food coloring in your bag. Okay, close the bag and just mix up the food coloring so the water is colored. Now here comes the fun part. The first thing we're going to do is add baby oil. I gave you 6 ounces of baby oil. You can also use vegetable oil or whatever kind of oil you have there, vegetable oil or corn oil. This is baby oil. We're going to pour the whole thing right into the bag. Now, what I want you to do is take a minute just to look at this. What do you see in your bag? Right now, we see that the oil, the clear layer here, is just floating on top of our blue layer of water. That's interesting, and it also is what makes this experiment fun. So just notice how the oil sits on top of the water and they don't mix. The next thing you are going to do, you will open your bag, take one of the tablets. These are just regular antacid tablets. You can get them at any drugstore, CVS, Walgreens. And I want you just to break it up into little bits. You can see the reaction happening almost immediately. Break it up, seal your bag, and look at that. A bubble lamp in a bag. Do you see? Do you see how the bubbles are forming and they're popping on the top? When that is just about done, if you want, you can open your bag again, add the second tablet, break it up, put it back in the bag, and zip your bag closed. And just like that, you have a bubble lamp in a bag. A fun experiment, an easy experiment that as long as you have a few simple things, you can do over and over again. On your instruction sheet, I also gave you instructions on how to create a bubble lamp that glows in the dark. That's a fun one too, and I definitely recommend you try it. So why does this happen? Well, it's because water and oil don't mix. Molecules in water are attracted to each other. That's why if you use dropper, you can get water to bead up and form a little pile. They are attracted to each other. However, the molecules in the water and in the oil, they push each other away. Oil is called hydrophobic, which means not happy with water, they push each other away. So that's why we can see a layer of water and a layer of oil. Now, why does the oil sit on top of the water? Well, because oil is actually lighter than water. It's true. If you measured out a cup of water and a cup of oil and weighed them, you would see that the water actually weighs more than the oil. So that's why the water level is on the bottom and the oil level is on the top. Fine, that's a regular thing. So what happens when we add the antacid tablet? Well, antacid is sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, citric acid, and some other things. The citric acid and the bicarbonate, when they're in a solid form like the tablet, they just sit together and no reaction. But as soon as you put them in the water, as soon as you break it up and put them in the water, they form a carbon dioxide gas. Those are those little bubbles you see. Once they form the gas, the water attaches to the carbon dioxide and hitches a ride to the top of the oil. And that's why the water can rise up through the oil and burst. It's the coloring that we added that makes the effect even more special. So that's why we can make our bubble lamp in a bag. Water and oil don't mix. Sodium bicarbonate and citric acid plus water form a reaction that makes carbon dioxide. That's why our bubbles rise up. I hope you enjoyed today's project, our bubble lamp in a bag. Remember, there are instructions on how to make a glow-in-the-dark bubble lamp in a bag if you want to try that. I hope you enjoyed our 15-minute science experiment today, and I will be back with another one next week. Thank you all again for watching. Bye-bye.